There's a kind of pain that no words can fully capture. A heaviness in your chest, a weight that lingers in the quiet moments, a feeling that the world has shifted in a way that only you seem to notice. A broken heart is not just an emotional wound. It's a deep, internal shift that can leave you feeling lost, unanchored. But let me tell you something. Healing is possible. And not just possible. It's inevitable if you allow it to be. In this time together, I want to guide you through this journey, not by dismissing your pain, but by walking through it with you, by understanding it, by accepting it, and eventually by learning how to release it. First, let's acknowledge something important. What you're feeling is real, and it matters. Heartbreak is not just emotional. It's biological, psychological, and deeply personal. Science tells us that emotional pain activates the same areas in the brain as physical pain. That's why it feels so overwhelming, so inescapable. You might find yourself replaying memories, wondering what went wrong, or feeling the weight of loneliness like an anchor. These thoughts are natural, but they don't define you. Pain is not your identity. It is an experience, and like all experiences, it will pass. Take a deep breath. Hold it for a moment. Let it go. You are here. You are present. And you are strong enough to get through this. Healing begins with acceptance. Not acceptance of the situation, but of your emotions. Too often, we try to suppress pain, distract ourselves, or pretend we're fine when we're not. But ignoring pain doesn't heal it. It only buries it deeper. So, allow yourself to grieve. Cry if you need to. Write your thoughts down. Talk to someone you trust. There is no timeline for healing. The only way out of this is through it. Think of your heart as a wounded muscle. When you strain a muscle, you don't ignore it. You don't keep pushing until it breaks. You rest. You care for it. You give it time. Your heart deserves the same kindness. One of the hardest parts of heartbreak is the questions that haunt us. What if I had done something differently? Why did this happen? Did I matter to them? But dwelling on what you can't change only deepens the wound. The truth is, closure doesn't come from the other person. It comes from within you. Let go of the need for answers. Let go of waiting for an apology that may never come. Let go of the belief that your worth is tied to someone else's love. You are enough, just as you are. Healing isn't just about moving on, it's about moving forward. This is an opportunity to rediscover yourself, to reconnect with the parts of you that may have been lost in the relationship. Ask yourself, who am I outside of this pain? Start small. Focus on things that bring you peace, even if they seem insignificant. A walk in nature, a favorite book, writing, painting, music, anything that allows you to express what words cannot. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Engage in activities that remind you of your own strength. Step outside of your comfort zone. Growth often happens in the places we fear to step into. One day, this heartbreak will just be a chapter in your story, not the whole book. And when you look back, you'll see not just the pain, but the lessons, the growth, the way you became stronger, wiser, more compassionate, not despite the pain, but because of it. Heartbreak teaches us the depth of our own capacity to love. It shows us that even in loss, we have the ability to rebuild. And most importantly, it reminds us that we are whole, even on our own. If your heart still aches, if the nights still feel heavy, if you're still searching for that light at the end of the tunnel, trust me, it's there. You are healing, even if you don't feel it yet. Every day, you are one step closer to feeling whole again. So take a deep breath. Hold it. Let it go. You are still here. And that means there is still love waiting for you in this world. And when the time comes, when you're ready, your heart will open again. Not because you have to move on, but because love was never meant to be a single moment in time. It is a journey, and yours is still unfolding.